I got a bucket, a wheelbarrow, shovel somewhere, 30 bags of concrete, 2,400 pounds of concrete, 6 holes. Let's get it. Alright y'all, we got our post holes dug. We are ready to mix and pour up some concrete. You see the red bucket there. I fetched some water from the creek, and then I go fetch a bag from the trailer. Plop the bag down in the wheelbarrow, grab your handy dandy shovel to break it open, pour the bag out, pour the water in, and then you just go to town mixing. There is a water to concrete ratio you're aiming for here, and I rarely hit it, but it's okay. Concrete's gonna do a couple things. It's gonna get hard, it's gonna crack. The sound of the concrete dumping is also very satisfying, so I'll slow down for those parts so y'all can enjoy. That one got a little bit soupier there, so a little bit ploppier, but anyways, we're gonna do this for a long time. This was honestly a tough day. I got there 6 o'clock in the morning, stayed for about 6 hours mixing all this concrete, getting it into the piers. It was a lot of work. I was dog worn out by the end of it. But anyways, I noticed this tree in the back. Let me circle it for y'all real quick. Yeah, this guy right here, the one that's got a nice fork in it. So that's actually a pretty good tree. That's the one that I dug through some of its roots for the post holes earlier. I'm thinking part 2 after the cabin's built is definitely going to be a tree house or some sort of swing at least in that tree. Graham, when I was talking about stuff we want to do out here, was thinking tree house. So stay tuned for that one. That'll be fun. So this first hole was definitely like the deepest and widest hole. I think I used 6 bags of 80-pound concrete on it alone. So that was a rough start. You can see here I'm smoothing out the top. I'm going to go grab the anchor bolts. And while it's wet, I'm going to put that anchor bolt in the concrete. So what that's going to do, that's going to give me an attachment point for the metal post base to bolt to, so it's a 5/8 bolt that'll attach. That last pour got a little bit watery on me. I was a little bit worried about it, but I ended up adding some dry mix on top and mixing that in, and that kind of got it a little bit harder. So hopefully that won't come back to bite me later. But anyways, I'm adjusting here, moving on to the second hole location. So now you can get a better glimpse of the entire trailer. So again, same thing here. I just got my holes, mixing up the concrete, grabbing the water, mix and repeat, mix and repeat. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take me, and that's why I didn't bring the kids on this one. Kids and concrete do not go well. If you've never mixed concrete or poured concrete, it's a very messy job. The dry powder will dry you out, get your skin dried out, and it'll ruin your clothes. So I didn't really want the kids around for this one, but it was nice to get a peaceful work session in, but definitely exhausting. You'll see here, I'll pause the video after getting this third hole done, and you can see the expression on my face. A lot of things going through your head at this point. One of them was thankful for the desk job and thankful for not having to mix concrete every day, because That would be tough. That would be tough on the body. So shout out to you concrete guys out there, especially if you're mixing it by hand like this. So as I was mixing up this concrete, I was thinking it'd be nice to have one of those electric mixers, but I don't really think it would have helped in this scenario. Because I'm up on the berm, it would have been really difficult to do anything with an electric mixer. Alright y'all, I'm this many concrete bags deep into it. I'm gassed, but we're halfway there, so we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna reposition, take some different videos, and continue the time lapse. So you can see there, just an absolute mess. Sweat everywhere, concrete everywhere, and really just morale's at an all-time low. It's the bottom of the 7th. We're down by about 20, but we've got 3 more holes and a bunch more concrete to pour. Thankfully, 2 of these holes weren't as intense or didn't require as much concrete. In fact, I skipped one of the holes. I wanted to get some portrait recordings for a short, so. We finally made it to the last hole. This is the hole with the roots that gave me so much trouble, and it is continuing to give me trouble. I couldn't really get the wheelbarrow in a position where it'd be easy to mix and dump. So what I ended up doing was putting the wheelbarrow on the trailer. I'm gonna have to mix it in that position right there, and then just use my shovel to fill the hole as opposed to dumping the wheelbarrow directly into the hole. So you can kind of see the process here. Same process, except no dumping, only shoveling. That's really gonna wrap up this one. I'm hoping to do a design video soon. I want to get this thing drawn up in CAD Fusion 360, so that'll be next. All right, y'all. That's the 4 posts done, 6 posts. I'm beat, so that's gonna be it for today. See y'all next time.